Hello everyone and welcome back. So over the last few days you have heard me talk about my very first story, Nobody Noticed, from the anthology Lost Souls. Now during this time I introduced you to my very first protagonist, Lauren. Young Lauren, no older than 17 years of age, who has undergone struggles that no young teenager should. Now, Lauren is someone who has fought very hard to overcome the challenges that she has been met with. These include neglect, bullying, which I have yet to mention, and the lack of communication that she has experienced. Lauren has felt completely lonely. She has had no one to turn to, or so she thought. Now, this happens to so many people. We've all been through a moment, a time when we felt like we had nobody to turn to. We felt like we were alone in our thoughts, in our feelings, in our experiences. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is not the case. We live in an era that is very fast paced. You know, there are so many expectations of us. We spend our lives working, we spend our lives studying, and so often we forget to stop and check in with ourselves. I myself have learned to check in with myself. And in checking in with myself, it's helped me to see, am I coping? You know, am I stressed? Am I doing well? Do I need to speak to someone? That's what I encourage you to do. I really encourage you to check in with yourselves. I encourage you to check in with yourselves to see how you're doing and to find somebody to speak to. I assure you, it makes a world of difference to know that there's someone out there that you can communicate with. As I said the other day, this can be anyone. This can be a parent, this can be a sibling, this can be a trusted friend. Sometimes it can be a colleague. It can even be a stranger from the very many helplines that are available to us. Now, I encourage you today to take a moment to check in with yourselves and see just how you are doing. You'll see it makes a world of difference. Never feel alone in this very fast-paced era that we live in.